You can finally buy a 13-inch iPad without the Pro price tag. This new iPad Air is still very thin and light. It's not the thinnest nor the lightest iPad despite its Air name, but I love the fact that you can now buy the bigger display version. In this video, I'll share my thoughts on the new 13-inch M2 iPad Air and help you decide if this is the perfect iPad for you or not. But before we start, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy Apple content and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's the easiest way to support your Brazilian tech girl here on YouTube. Set App is an incredible cross-platform suite which gives you access to over 200 iOS and macOS applications without any additional cost. You only need to pay for your subscription and choose the apps that you would like to use. Now, a great benefit is that you can start a free trial when you use my affiliate link listed down below in the description. Okay, before we talk about the display size and my personal thoughts on this iPad, let's quickly go over what's changed from the previous generation. The 2024 iPad Air now comes with the M2 processor, which they claim is almost 50% faster than the previous generation, Apple's M1. And to be completely honest, most people will never notice any difference between the two chips. Even though the M2 is more efficient than the M1, the battery life on both is about the same and the overall performance is also very similar. You do get slightly better speeds when exporting videos and doing some more intense tasks, but again, for the majority of the tasks that you generally use an iPad for, the difference is practically unnoticeable. One thing that really changed for the better is the position of the FaceTime camera. Now it's located in the middle of the right side of the tablet, very close to where the Apple Pencil connects. So whenever you're using the iPad in landscape mode to FaceTime, your friends and family won't see you looking to the side of the screen anymore. Talking about cameras, yeah, it does have a rear camera too, but it's basically the same as the M1 iPad Air. Nothing much to add here, so let's keep going. Alongside the new iPad Air and iPad Pro, Apple released the new Apple Pencil Pro, which works with these two new iPads. Or should I say, it works only with the new iPads. So if you want to have the new squeeze gesture and the orientation of the tip while writing and drawing, you can simply purchase the Apple Pencil Pro and use it with an older iPad. You will need to purchase one of the newest iPads as well. Now, let's just say it, size matters. I know a lot of people who have spent a few extra $100 on the iPad Pro just to get the bigger screen. But now everything changes with the new 13-inch iPad Air, and I believe this is the coolest thing about it. The screen is great for drawing, reading, watching content, using as a second display with Sidecar, and a lot more. The Liquid Retina display on the Air is just great for everyday activity. And of course, the OLED screens on the M4 iPad Pro are awesome, but this panel is also great. It has nice colors and good brightness in a beautiful 13-inch display. I know some people will try to compare this panel to the one on the M1 iPad Pro, and probably the biggest difference here is the lack of ProMotion on the display of the new iPad Air, so definitely keep this in mind when making your decision. Another point that might lead you to the Pro version is the viewing angles. They're not bad on the Air, but you can definitely see a significant brightness and color change when watching content from the sides. Again, it's not bad, but it's also not perfect. Now, is this iPad the best one for you? Let's say you're a musician and just need a larger screen to read your sheet music. Or you use two apps side by side a lot in school. Or even simpler, you just want a bigger screen. Yes, save some money and buy the 13-inch iPad Air. Even though the Pro is a bit better and lighter, the overall experience doesn't change much. And to be very honest, it hasn't changed in a while. So in short, if you want a big tablet, buy Apple. To do tablet things, get the new 13-inch Air. However, if you're not sure about the size, chances are that an M1 iPad Air on sale will suit you perfectly. I have tested many iPads over the years, including the new and extremely thin iPad Pro with the new M4 processor, but it's very hard to beat the features and price of the iPad Air with M1. I love when videos get all technical and the person spends like 10 minutes talking about stuff that I'll never use. But simply, if you want it big, go buy yourself a bigger iPad Air.